Good morning, everyone. My name is Andres, and today I'm gonna talk about the government is too large and instructive. But most important, I'm gonna talk about the government, the laws, and your economic position in your work's life. Now, pay attention what I'm gonna tell you. Okay, first, what is the federal government, or what does the federal government do? Only the federal government can regulate the laws and declare the war and set taxes, spending the money, and other national policies. Always the government needs your money. Always. This is very bad. I believe in paying taxes. I know that the government provides us many vital services, for example, and the light and the water or the internet. These things are essential to the proper functioning of the civilization of your business. Unfortunately, in my opinion, the government is poorly managed, and this is too bad. It makes too many promises that it cannot keep or do. But that's not the fault of today politicians and legislators, because many of the essential problems we face today were created more than 16 years ago by their predecessors. Um, Also, unfortunately, if lawmakers want to stay in office, they cannot tell the truth to the masses, because if they did that, they will be fired from their posts, and because the masses still trust the government, always the government, to solve their financial and medical problems. The government cannot do it. The government is getting smaller and the problems of the government are getting bigger. I think that. And this is the truth. In the meaning, no, in the meantime, the government will have to continue to collect more taxes of the civilization, even if politicians promise otherwise. That's why the Congress approved the need to eliminate the omissions from tax laws in order to collect more taxes. The mass of the public will not probably release it now. Okay, now the laws. And the laws are very important in the world, and because with them, the country is controlled by laws. If you broke any law, or you will get a problem with the federal government, because this is very bad. Broke a law, because the federal law has more than 1 million page of legislation. This is crazy. This is very extensive. The average reader will take more than 20,000 years to read all the Ecuadorian legislation or all the legislation of the other countries. This is very large, because every year more laws are created, uh, replaced, and reformed to get more control in the problem of the government. And every time, or if someone says to me that is against the law, I ask them if they have read every line of the legislation in the country. This is impossible because this is very extensive. But if they answer yes, I walk away slowly, without showing my back. Remember, never show your back to someone who thinks and know all the laws. It could be useful because we don't know when the people could be bad sometimes with you. Understanding the laws and market forces is vital to the financial success or for your business if you want make one. No. Um, Finally, I'm gonna tell your life's work. Once the person gains experience and good reputation, and this person will have more choices to have a good job with a good salary. This is very good. Many times you don't need money to make a lot of money. You will ask why, because the experience is valuable and very important. Not forget that, because if you get experience, if you in your work's life, your boss in the job that you're gonna work always want to know what is your experience and how many years you worked before. Of course, the money always calls the people, but depends of you which type of people you will have in your life. And the I think that the experience is more important than the money. This is simple because if you have a lot of experience, you will do your job better than the persons that never worked in your lives. This is very simple. That this is all for today. Remember, know about the government, and most important, the laws of the government.